Welcome to the ALCON Daily Update Brief for 13th of November 2023, information cut off 21:30 hours New Zealand time. Bottom line up front, the Middle East faces escalating tensions as Hezbollah engages Israeli forces in Gaza amid a worsening humanitarian crisis. The South China Sea sees increased military posturing with a recent confrontation and upcoming multilateral drills led by China. International coverage Middle East. The American base in eastern Syria was targeted by the popular resistance, resulting in significant explosions. In Gaza, Hezbollah has been actively engaging Israeli forces with various operations reported along the border. Al-Shifa Hospital in Gaza remains increasingly dire humanitarian concern, with fuel shortages reportedly leading to the deaths of infants and ICU patients. Israel has disputed claims there is no fuel, with footage claiming to show soldiers delivering said fuel. Analyst comment, while skirmishes continue across northern Gaza and areas of interest, the humanitarian crisis is likely to worsen significantly over the next 72 hours. This is likely to draw further international condemnation and concern both politically and publicly. Africa. In Mali, the armed forces offensive against Tuareg rebels continues, with both sides claiming victory in recent engagements. The death of the Azawad commander Agali Ag al-Mahmoud has been confirmed. In Europe, in Ukraine, Russian advances in northern Advika and the Kherson direction are ongoing. Russian forces have reported capturing key positions and inflicting losses on Ukrainian forces. Indo-Pacific coverage. The South China Sea remains a hotspot, with recent incidences near the Spratly Islands involving Chinese Coast Guard vessels and Philippine vessels. Analyst comment, the presence of a Chinese hospital ship suggests that Beijing may be preparing for escalations in the region as a result of these activities. China is also preparing for the Aman-Yu 2023 military exercises with Southeast Asian countries, focusing on counterterrorism and maritime security. These exercises will be held from mid to late November, with the participation of the armed forces of China, Malaysia, Cambodia, Laos, Thailand and Vietnam. Domestic coverage, Australia and New Zealand. Demonstrations calling for ceasefire in Gaza took place across Australia and New Zealand over the weekend, with tens of thousands in attendance in Australia alone. There have been reports of isolated violence between pro-Israel and pro-Palestine groups over the past 48 hours. Analysts comment, while it's still unlikely that violence resulting from tensions between these two groups is going to escalate, isolated pockets of violence at these demonstrations is likely to continue. As the war carries on and the humanitarian crisis worsens, as long as the media still covers it, the demonstrations will likely become more widespread and more heated, leading to an increased risk of violent protest. That concludes the daily update brief for the 13th of November 2023. If you got value from this, then please leave us a rating, leave us a review, and share this with others that might also get value. Ends.